Did you know today, June 30th, 2022, is National Work from Home Day, which means this is the perfect day for me to talk about the steps that I took to start my business. So, if you've been wanting to start a business but you don't know how to get started, this video is for you because I'm sharing with you the steps that I took to start my e commerce business. And I'm giving away the PDF version for free, so there's no need for you to grab a pen and paper. Just click the link in the description below and enter your email address. Then you can check your email for my free download that you can then save and print. And I promise after this video, you'll be able to start building your business within the next 24 hours. So if this is the type of content that you're interested in learning about, go ahead and subscribe to support my channel. I would love to have you join the Entrepreneur Diaries community. Hello everyone, I'm Kimberly. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If this is your first time here, I hope that you find this content helpful, and I would love to have you drop a key emoji in the comments to let me know that you are a newbie to my channel. On this channel, we talk about ways to unlock your financial freedom by incorporating planning, productivity, and personal finance into your daily routine so that you can level up your life and live the life that you truly deserve. You are more than welcome to follow me on Instagram as well, where I share additional tips and inspiration around the same 3 skills. And I am excited to announce that I have a new e-commerce website that officially launches on July the 1st. But you can visit my site right now to take a sneak peek, grab a freebie, and sign up for my monthly newsletters. All right, so let's get into the content. As I stated before, today is June 30th and it is officially National Work from Home Day. So I thought today would be a good day for me to share my journey on starting my LLC and home-based business. Even though I am still learning, I am by no means an expert. I'm a newbie to the small business world, but I just really decided that I wanted to take the business world a little bit more serious now. I want to try to earn a true income by doing this. So we're going to see what happens. But my goal for myself is to just increase my income so that I'm making what I would bring home a month on a teacher's salary. And if you guys have been watching my budgeting videos, you know that I make about $4,500 a month. So I want to try to do the same thing with my e-commerce business, which is why I'm launching my website and trying to get my digital products and t-shirts and all sorts of things on my site. Now, my site's supposed to launch tomorrow, July the 1st. It will be launching, however, I won't have all of my digital products on the site because it's taking me longer than I thought, but that's okay. I still have my Etsy shop open. I have a Teachers Pay Teachers shop as well. So I'm just trying to make this thing official and legalize my business. So that's what this whole video is about. Now, if you guys out there that are watching have a business and you want to share some information, please leave it in the comments. We're all trying to learn, so let's support each other. Now, even though I started my channel probably over a year ago, I didn't really start making videos on this channel till this year. And so I'm just trying to grow my channel, grow my website, and grow my income. Okay. All right. So I want to talk to you about 18 steps that I took in order, and I'm still taking because I'm not finished, right? In order to get where I am as far as my home-based business. Okay. So here is the website, nationaltoday.com, which tells you today is National Work from Home Day. By the way, if you don't have a clue as to what type of business idea to do, this website, smallbiztrends.com, has 52 home-based business ideas that you can kind of skim through that may help you if you're trying to decide, hey, what in the world would I do for my home-based business? Okay, I will put this website in the link below. So why would you even want to start a home-based business? For me, I started this simply to increase my income. Okay, that's the main goal. But you can also legally reduce your taxes, and that's always a good thing, right? So the first step that I want you to do to get started within 24 hours is to get educated. All right, so I want you to learn about starting a business and learn the tax codes by simply watching YouTube videos, reading books, listen to some podcasts, go to the SBA website, go to the IRS website, and just read. So one of the quotes that I really love that Dr. Lynn Richardson always says is that the government is set up for employees to pay and businesses to win. And I think that is so true, especially since I've started getting educated myself. There's a book that I really like as well. It's called 465 Tax Deductions. I will link that below. I think this is a great book for businesses and self-employed individuals. So if you don't know about the tax code and deductions, then check out this book, okay? All right, the second thing that I want you to do is I want you to come up with your business description and your why. Why do you want to start this business? So I want you to think about the type of business that you are starting. Is it going to be a product-based business, or is it going to be a service-based business? All right. So in order to do this, think about some things that you are good at. What are you good at? What do people tend to come to you for advice about? So these are the questions that you want to ask yourself as you are deciding on your business description and what type of business that you want to start. All right. Now, I just showed you some business ideas. There's 52 of them. I'm going to link them below. But some common home-based business ideas are simply starting some type of consulting business, coaching. You can also be a subcontractor, e-commerce, which is what I'm doing, even Mary Kay. These types of things can be businesses, okay? Now, once you know your business description, I need for you to know your NAICS code. So this is just a 6-digit code that classifies your business industry. I will link this information below as well, but NAICS stands for North American Industry Classification System. So know this code because it's going to be important later on as you are building your business. All right, so step number 3, I want you to name your business. What you can do is you can try to go online to some business name generator websites, especially if you struggle with naming your business like I did. And you can enter some keywords that are related to what you want to do, and they're going to generate these different business name ideas that can probably help you get started. So once you come up with a name, I do want you to check your Secretary of State's website just to make sure that the name is not taken. All right. So again, you want to just search for your Secretary of State's website, for example, Georgia Secretary of State. And then I want you to enter the name to make sure that it is not taken already. The fourth step that I want you to take is to choose a business entity. For this video, I will be talking about an LLC, limited liability company. However, there are pros and cons to each business structure. You have sole proprietor, you have partnership and corporation. So depending on what you're trying to do, you want to choose the one that's best for you. Make sure you do your research on that, but choose a business entity. All right. But the LLC is basically going to separate your personal assets from your business assets. So in other words, if your LLC can't pay its debts, then the LLC's creditors can go after the LLC's bank accounts and other assets and not your personal assets. So the LLC is liable for the debts and liabilities incurred by the business. Moving on to number 5. This is a new one for me. Creating a virtual business address. So you may want to register your LLC using a business mailing address. There are a couple different sites that you can use to do this. The one that I use is iPostal1. It's one of several websites that allow you to create a virtual business address for a monthly fee. And the purpose of this is because business information is public record. So you may not want your home address displayed on your Secretary of State's website. All right. So you might want to use a virtual business address. Now that brings me to step 6. You're going to register your business. Now you can register your business yourself by going to the Secretary of State's website, or you can use a company such as LegalZoom or Zen Business or InkFile, and they can do it for you. Now I chose to use a company just because I wanted to make sure everything was done correctly, but you can certainly do it yourself. Of course, there are going to be fees. Depending on the state that you live in, it's probably going to cost you a couple $100s to register your business. But this is going to give you your articles of incorporation and certificate of organization. All right, so you want to register your business with your Secretary of State. All right, for step 7, we are going to need an EIN number. This is your employee identification number. It's also known as a federal tax identification number. Now, this is totally free to do yourself. So when you are registering your business, if you use a company like LegalZoom, they will ask you, hey, for extra $100, I can, get your EIN number for you. No, don't do that. It's very simple. You're just going to go to the IRS website. You can search for that, and you're going to just follow the steps to get your EIN number. So no need to pay money for that. I also recommend that you go ahead and set up your Duns and Bradstreet number. So this is a 9-digit number that's going to be used to support credit reporting, which is going to be useful to you later on as you grow and scale your business. Okay, so step 7, you're going to get that EIN number yourself, and then you're going to also go to Duns and Bradstreet, and you're going to get your Duns number. Now, I think I did hear that Duns numbers are kind of going away. It's going to be something else. But I will still go ahead and get it. And then when it transforms over to, and I can't think of what it's going over to, but anyway, you can also get that as well. Step 8 is to get your licenses and permits. So you want to investigate what other requirements are needed based on the business industry that you choose, and also based on your location. So, a license is just a tax certificate that's going to give you approval to begin conducting legal business in your area. And this is going to cost a fee, an annual fee. For me, all I did was Google licenses in my particular county, and I went to the website. I think it was City Hall website, but I went to the website and I got the email, and I just emailed the clerk, if you will, and we've conducted business strictly via email. So I've never been into the office. She basically just told me what license I needed, and we did all the paperwork via email. She sent me an invoice via email. I paid for everything via email. So she made it really, really simple for me. Like I said, I've never met her, never been into the office. So do some research, see what other licenses you need based on your business industry. All right. Then we're going to go on to step number 9. So you want to create a business bank account. You want to make sure, again, that your personal accounts are separate from your business accounts. So open a business bank account. You may need your EIN number to do this, so make sure you get that. And this is going to help you keep track of your business expenses. It's going to help you when you deposit payments under your business name, and it's going to also help you simplify tax reporting. All right. So for me, I have an online business bank account. I have Novo. I used to have, I think it was Aslo, but then they went out of business. So now I have Novo. But I also recommend Chase. I really love Chase. I have Chase credit cards. So that's one that you can do. And then also Navy Federal. So those are 3 of my recommendations. And if I have any referral links, I will put them below for those business bank accounts. Okay. And step number 10 is going to be for you to think about your business branding. So you probably want to have some type of logo for your business once you decide on what that is and you've gotten all this other stuff together. And by the way, you all, you can go in any order that you want to go in. Well, some of these things you will need before you can start building, but you don't necessarily have to go directly in the order that I'm giving it to you. But business logo is next. So create a brand for your business. You might want to hire a freelance worker through Fiverr or through Upwork for a small fee to create your logo for you. All right. Now, if you want to do it by yourself, I recommend that you use Canva, Canva, canva.com. It is a very simple website to use. You can just start with one of their templates and create your own logo yourself. Think about the colors that you want, and you can even use hex codes to create your business colors, and you can save them within Canva. Now, there's a free version of Canva and a paid version of Canva, so you don't get all the features in the free version, but if you are an educator, you can get a free educator's version of Canva. Okay, that's going to give you access to all those extra features. So step 10, again, think about branding and create a logo. Step 11, here you want to purchase a domain name and build a website. Now, this is probably not something you want to do right away. It just depends on what industry you're in and what you're trying to do. But this is going to make your business look more legitimate. It's going to make it easy for customers to find you and purchase from you by having a domain name. And it's going to also help you build an online presence for your business. Now, a lot of people use GoDaddy.com to purchase a domain name. For me, I purchased one directly through my e-commerce platform, which I use Wix. I know a lot of people use Shopify. Do whatever you want to do. I've even created a page using Google Sites, which is free. Google Sites is free, but then you purchase the domain through Google Sites or through Google. So you can do that as well. Domains do cost, but it's typically around $10 or $12. And then there are some ways that you can build your website for free. But if you're trying to sell products and you're trying to do something like Wix or Shopify, that's going to cost you a couple $100. Correction, a year, okay? Domain names are yearly fees as well as your website if you're choosing to build Shopify or Wix, okay? Yearly, not monthly. All right. Next step, step number 12, let's talk about marketing and social media. Now, this one I struggled with because even though I had various accounts as far as social media, I'm not on them daily or maybe even weekly. So this is one that I have to work on. But having an online presence is going to help you attract clients. So you want to make sure that you are out there on social media. You want to showcase your work and list your services. So you can set up social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, of course, YouTube. We have TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, so many social media sites. Probably only choose one or two that you want to focus on, especially if you are new to social media. But you want to try to stay active on those sites, at least one platform starting out. And then you want to build an email list by giving away freebies. Hence, I'm going to give away a freebie today. I use ConvertKit, which does cost a monthly fee to create landing pages, to build my email list. I know a lot of people use MailChimp as well. You might want to research one of those or any platform that you want in order to build your email list. Step 13 is setting up your home office workspace. So remember, we're talking about starting a home-based business because this is work from home day. So you want to make sure that you have an office space at home that you can work in. So you want to fill your office workspace with the proper tools and essentials that you need to run your business. These items may be tax deductible. Again, you want to research that. Read the book that I mentioned to you earlier. And try researching how others have set up their home office space to kind of help you know what you need. Step 14 is for you guys to get business credit cards, or at least one business credit card to start out, right? And if you have been watching my videos, you know that I love credit cards. Well, now I do, now that I'm out of $30,000 in debt. But I don't even use debit cards anymore. I strictly use credit cards. And so I also have business credit cards. So you want to apply for a business credit card. This is going to help you establish business credit, and it can be used for any transactions related to your business, which is going to make filing your taxes easier to navigate. So if you want to know the business credit cards that I recommend, I have Capital One Spark. I just recently got a Chase Inc. business card, and then I have a Navy Federal Biz One card on the way right now. So those are the business credit cards that I have, and if I have a referral link, I will link them below. So go ahead and get that. You want to start building your credit. Okay, so the next two steps are two that I am constantly trying to do better with, as I am a newbie to this world. But bookkeeping. All right, so Lynn Richardson, another one of her quotes that I love that she always says is, run your business like a business. So you really have to stay organized. You have to keep good records. You have to keep receipts, track your mileage, and there are apps that you can track your mileage with. And again, just run your business like a business. So one of the things that I use is QuickBooks. I'm still learning how to use QuickBooks, you all. So when I learn, I will do a video on that. If any of you watching know how to use QuickBooks or know of a good YouTuber that I can watch, then comment below for me. But bookkeeping is essential. And then step 16 is your tax preparer. So you want to make sure that you have a CPA that knows what they are doing. Okay. That is another thing that I'm struggling with. Some people are not familiar with the tax codes. One in particular that I'm going to talk to you about toward the end here. But make sure you get a good CPA to prepare your taxes. Make sure you ask a lot of questions, communicate with them throughout the year, and also you all update your W-2 regularly. So if you have a regular 9-to-5 like I do, you may want to look into updating that on a regular basis. That's something that I wasn't doing that I'm doing more of now. So look into updating that W-2 if you have a 9-to-5 as well as a business on the side. So for step 17, this is the Schedule C profit or loss form. This is a form that your tax preparer is going to fill out for you at tax time to report your income and your losses. And I recommend that you guys take a look at this form as well, because it's going to help you know exactly what kind of receipts you need to be saving and just everything that you need to be keeping track of for your records. All right, so this amount is going to be used to figure out the total tax liability for the year, and you want to make sure that you're aiming to earn income so that your business is not considered a hobby. And that's my whole goal. I'm really trying this year to earn income by doing what I love to do. All right, so step 18, this is what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the tax code. This is something that I've learned since I've been on my journey to start this business. And that is that you can hire your kids to work in your home-based business. So this is going to be a tax deduction for you. You can pay right now each child up to $12,400 a year. Yes, $12,400 a year. And I've heard a couple of things about the age of the child. Some people say, hey, don't start them until about 7. But then I read that there's no age limit to hire your child. So even the babies can do things for you, such as modeling, right? But depending on the age of the child, they can file papers for you. They can do data entry. They can shred papers, take out the garbage and vacuum your office space. They can scan and organize receipts, print documents, all sorts of things, just depending on the business that you have, right? So instead of giving your kids lunch money and buying clothes and school supplies, etc., you can hire them and let them pay for those things themselves, right? So then you get your money back at tax times. So kids can do various jobs in your office space. So this is hiring your kids to work in your home-based business. And you can go to the IRS website and search for this information and read more about this. I follow Lynn Richardson, and that's how I first heard about it. Another person that I love to follow is Ellie Talks Money. Y'all might want to check her out as well. She is amazing. So That's that. Now I know I said I had 18 steps. You guys, I think I have 20 steps. So let's go to numbers 19 and 20. Now, one of the things that Ellie Talks Money mentions in some of her videos is creating a will and a trust. So not just a will, and then also having life insurance. So you want to get a will to establish the who, what, and when of your estate. But then you want to put cars, bank accounts, property, etc. into a trust. You want to also get life insurance. And then you can set up the trust as the beneficiary. So this is going to be the key to building generational wealth and making sure that you are protected, right? The final step is to scale your business, which is the ultimate goal, right? Scaling your business means setting the stage to enable and support growth in your business. So this is going to require planning. It's going to require funding, the right systems and processes in place. Maybe eventually you'll even have some staff that you want to hire under you, technology, and also partners. So think about scaling your business along the way. I know that's probably, further down the road once you start generating income, but this is the last step that I have for you. Now, there are several things that I did not mention that you probably want to also consider, like creating a business plan, getting a registered agent, maybe trademarking your business name or even your logo, grants, corporate record books. So there's things that I didn't talk about that you may want to go ahead and research, and also business insurance. So there's so many things to consider, but these were kind of the top 20 that I felt like I needed to talk about on today, which again is work from home day. Comment below and let me know if you have a business or if you want to start a business. You can share the name of your business. You can also share the link to your website, social media, or your business idea. And maybe we can all kind of get together and talk about this and share what we know. I mentioned earlier that I have a freebie for you, so you didn't need to write anything down. This is the ultimate guide to launching your home-based business. Get started within 24 hours. And so here is what I have for you guys. Remember, I'm going to put this link in the description below, and it talks about all 20 items that I mentioned today. If you've made it this far in the video, you've already completed step 1, which is to get educated. So this is something you want to do continuously. Stay educated on the topic of starting a business. Also, don't forget to check out my diaries, currently available on Amazon. This may be useful for those of you that like to put pen to paper. Also, don't forget to grab my freebie linked below. As always, if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time Edupreneur Diaries posts a new video. Thanks for watching.